Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Nigel Henry Robinson with Indigenous Climate Action, and late last night we were contacted by one of the folks in our network, and we really want to take some time today on our platforms to update you on what's going on over in their territory in Greenland and tell you about some ways that you can help. So, without further ado, Aka Niviâna, can you please let the folks know a little bit about who you are and what's happening in your territory?
Yes, definitely. So my name is Aka Niviâna, and I'm based in Greenland. I I've been lucky to work with Indigenous Climate Action through at the COP, and I reached out uh, last night because as the movement around the world has started, it also has reached the Arctic, and not a lot of people know about the situation in Greenland. Like we've been a colony of Denmark for 300 years. Next year is going to be 300 years, and we're still a part of Denmark. So a lot of things has happened. Like not just the past week, but like in terms of the conversation of colony, and is it still like where are we? And with this movement, it kickstarted a debate, um, and we have a statue on top of a mountaintop looking over the capital of Nuuk, and the statue is not supposed to be there for obvious reasons, but there's been a lot of debate going on, and so last weekend, last Sunday, there was an action done by activists painting the statue, spraying Inuit tattoos on the statue. The symbols, you see them, I have them on my chin, but also on my hand. These are Inuit tattoos. And then it was written "decolonize" around the statue. And the same night, activists also had another action. They hung up flags around the city, in front of churches in the city, saying "land back." Um, and there's this whole movement going on, and unfortunately now the activists are facing legal charges. Um, and the police are really active in trying to find out who did it.
From what I was told, the person who the statue, the statue itself, it was a person who was one of the original colonizers of Greenland. Is
Yes,
that correct?
actually the original colonizer. Yes. um yeah and there has been this narrative that they're trying to create, this narrative that it was Hans Egede, which is the name of the Danish-Norwegian priest, the statue, that he was like so much more human than other colonizers. And there's this narrative that, oh, but he just tried to help us. So it's been stirring a lot of debate because a lot of people still believe in that, you know. But truth is, and we've found out in his diaries and his files, that this is not the right narrative. Like, um, also with the file fund link that I'm gonna send you, there is a video describing exactly the action that was been going on. So, yes, I don't remember why I started saying that, but
So, what can folks out there do to help at this time?
right. Yeah, definitely financially. Like, there's gonna be some legal fees, and we still don't know how many um, is gonna be either arrested or charged. Um, so, yeah, definitely financial support, and also like just because we also want to put pressure on the decision makers that's going to decide whether the statue is going to stay or not. Like, I mean, at the end, it's going to be up to the people, I think, but we just need the right circumstance and the right pressure for this to happen. So I think like sharing the story, but also like showing the solidarity. And we all know how much like support means when you are going through a process that can exhaust you. And it's like, yeah, so support in every way we can, financially, spiritually. Yeah.
I think this is a really great step for your guys' community, and I really hope that you can achieve the liberation that you guys are fighting for. Um, but yeah, with that, I'd really love to give you a moment to speak to the folks who are watching, and if you have any closing words or thoughts or a message out to the people, I think everyone would really appreciate hearing that at this time.
Right. So it's interesting for me to be speaking on not behalf, but like from a perspective of Greenland by now, because it's I mean we never called out for help this way before, like this virally, but this is really a time where we need that kind of help, and we need solidarity, and like the growing consciousness around these issues here are so visible. And I just really think that we need support also for the good debate, for everything, and for especially the activists in need of the legal help, because it's hard to say how much or how many will face charges. And yeah, and so the fire fund, that link that we sent out, we set a limit to 7,000 euros, but it might be more, it might be, yeah, as I said, we don't know yet how many more they're gonna charge. So yeah, but we're moving fast. We're trying to do everything we can to get the best out of this situation.